Yes, baby. I freaking got one. I freaking got him. Deano and I are just getting set up here. We got two birds gobbling off to our right. We're sitting on this plot, this old turtle plot. This is actually where I missed the bird last year, looking for a little bit of redemption, I guess. But typically, these birds will fly down out of the roost across the street, work their way across this big ass green field, and either come into this spot or the one behind us. So this kind of gives us an opportunity to play off of both depending on where they're at. We also heard a bird way, way, way in the back behind us. So we're just gonna start setting up right here this morning and I guess see what we say. This damn bird, Gus, is killing us. He literally was gobbling across the street. This whole field, gobble, 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 all the way around us. Right to the base of the creek right here, and he flew across right there with the hen. They were up on this hill right behind us. And we were calling another gobbler in from across the plot this way. He must have stayed low right over the diff, and they joined up and then they shut up. So only got about an hour left with Deano here, so we're gonna go reset up and just see if these birds eventually come back. I mean, the two gobblers that are with hens right now, eventually they're going to breed the hens and they're going to get off of them. And when they do, hopefully they remember where that call was coming from first thing this morning. I guess time will tell. Walk over just right here just to see what it's like. Holy shit, there's a boatload of birds out there. Yeah. They all went that way. I bet they're gonna come out the gas line.
Yeah, I'll go right back.
Should we go back? Get up the side quick. We can get that way like now. Because once they pop out right here, oh, there they go. Oh, they're gone. Oh. Yeah. Because they could easily circle back. Definitely still windy up here. Alright. Yeah, good luck. Solid hunt this morning. Yeah. Give me a beep if we need to move, and we fix the Jake on the way out. The back left of the pond, you get service. If you need to get service. Right? Yeah, right here. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It is weird. Alright, thanks. Alright. Just me and Gus now. Uncle Jay too, but he ain't with me, so just me and Gus. This is a good spot. This is nice because you can really duck down. Well, I might be a little crazy trying to get this done with the frickin' self-filming. I mean, the way these birds are around here, they could come in silent. More than likely will.
Well, we made it to the Ponderosa plot. I'm in the 360 blind. There was a hen, big hen, up at the top of the field. So I worked my way to the blind, and we may just ride it out till the clock strikes noon.
Finally calmed down for half a second, but it's probably not going to, so I'm making a move. I'm leaving all my stuff right here. We're going into the bottoms of the pine thickets. I'll try and get calm for a second, but we gotta get down where we could talk to something. They haven't hear us. So I'm just gonna ease along here. And I might not get the shot on film. But you know what? You're coming along with me. And we are running and gunning for some New York Thunder chickens. And I like it. I like it a lot. Yes, baby. I freaking got one. I freaking got him. And the buzzer. And the freaking buzzer, baby. And the buzzer. We got it done. That's a hell of a bird, baby. Yes! 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 At the freaking buzzer. I just called him in. Down the freaking... Oh my gosh. Thank you, Lord. Man. Thank you, Lord. It is 11:45. It's 11:45. And I have a freaking bird right there. That Charles Daly, baby, just freaking dusted him. Just dusted him. I can't believe it. He came in silent, right down the hill. I run and gun. I didn't have a lot of footage. I hope you can see him on camera. I set it up so you could see this whole thing, but that is freaking awesome. 10 minutes and 45 seconds from right now since I set up right down here and gave a call. Unbelievable, baby. Unfreaking believable. Man, what? Hell yeah, baby. Hell yes. Oh my gosh. I'm putting my tag on a freaking New York turkey. My first bird ever. Unreal. My first bird ever in New York, I should say. And that thing freaking folded them from, I don't even know how far. A solid 35 yards. A solid 35 yards. Wow. 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 I had the courage to get up because I just couldn't do it anymore. It was so windy. Yes! It was so freaking windy. And we spotted these birds in the bottom. Dean and I, we were running and gunning earlier. And oh my gosh, I can't believe it, you guys. I am so pumped. Easy. Ooh. Damn, that's a hell of a bird. Look at the spurs on that thing. That is a hell. That is a hell of a New York turkey right there. That is a hell of a bird. Look at the spurs. Wow. Thank you, Lord, baby. Thank you, Lord. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Need to go get my stuff. Safety is on. The Charles Daly. I socked that thing. Socked him. I don't even know where my freaking stuff is. All the way down there. You guys, that was a shot. That was a freaking shot. Wow. I tell you what, that is every bit. That is every bit of 35 yards. Right up there. Unreal. Look at that. 11:54. 11:54. Within 15 freaking minutes. I am so pumped. Thank you, Lord, for the opportunities. Thank you, Lord, for making me a hunter. Thank you, Charles Daly, for a delicious and powerful weapon. And thank you, big fella. I don't know if that's Gus or not, but thank you for the sacrifice. You will eat well, and that memory will live in me forever. That's what hunting is all about, baby. Thank you very much. Extremely grateful. Oh my gosh, you guys. Well, I'm still trying to collect my thoughts and figure out what just happened. It is literally 12:01, so I can officially, about 2 hours ago at 10 o'clock. I said I was gonna get up and start running and gunning. It was annoying sitting where I was sitting on the food plot. It was super windy, could not hear anything. I knew nothing could hear me. So I'm like, you know what? Instead of just sitting here and being complacent, I'm gonna go dip into the pine bottom next to me and just start moving 30, 50, 60 yards at a time and sitting down calling. 10, 15 minutes, get up, sit down, call again. And I did that for probably 400 yards till I got up to this opening, and I had 15 minutes left. And I literally sat next to a tree. I'm like, I got 15 minutes left. I'm gonna call a couple times. I knew this opening was in the sunlight. The hillside behind me was in the sunlight. I was in the shadows, so I could see it all really, really well. And all of a sudden, I'm sitting there, called a couple times, nothing answered. My last call, I even laughed at myself a little bit. I'm like, that wasn't very good. But all of a sudden I look up and I saw flashes, and this bad boy is walking down the logging road and coming right at me. Well, not right at me, just coming down the logging road in front of me. Had no idea I was there, couldn't see me because I was in the shadows. And he got to a certain point, I'm like, well, I've seen enough. I knew I wasn't gonna get a ton of footage of him. The rest is history. The old Charles Daly got its first one under the belt. First shot fired out of the gun was a success. This bad boy canned this bird at like 35, almost 40 yards. Folded this thing. I am so pumped. My first ever New York turkey. That is freaking awesome. Awesome. Look at that, baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I have a long walk back, but it's gonna be fun walking. I gotta take some layers off. Oh yeah. You're coming home with us, big fella. With me, rather. You're coming home with me. You get to see us. God bless. Man, it is windy. It is windy. That's why I took the walk that I did, because I'm like, where I was before, I'm like, these birds can't hear me, and I can't hear anything even if they were calling. So took the walk. And it paid off. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? And a freaking shed. And I know exactly who that is. Jamario Jr. Dean found his other side. That, are you kidding me right now? Are you freaking kidding me? That is insane. Literally carrying a turkey out that I shot 100 yards up that way, and we were looking all over for this side. We were looking all over for this side. Dean found his 9-point side. I mean, this is nuts. Like, you can't script it any better. This will be a target hitless buck this upcoming year. Absolutely. This will be a target hitless buck. Freaking shed sitting right there. And a dead turkey to go along with it. That is a monumental day at camp. My best New York shed of the year. My first ever New York bird. Does it get any freaking better? Like, that is insane. That is insane. What in the world? What in the world is happening? Wow. That is badass. Don't even have much room to carry anything anymore. We got sheds. We got birds. What a day. What a day. Ay, ay, ay. What a day. That is absolutely nuts.
I was trying to bum a ride from Uncle Jay, see if he'd come down here and pick me up. Yeah, I went, I mean, as the crow flies, I went a solid 350, 400 yards through the woods. Maybe a little more than that. That didn't take too long. I just walk back to the house because pull the four-wheeler back here. Too much stuff. Too much shit. All my shit's right here.
I had a feeling I missed you.
I was that side.
That's what I thought, and I'm like, I'm gonna go a little further, and I went further and further and further. And I'm like, I don't know.
It was so windy up here.
Oh, I know.
So I'm like, finally, I'm like, this sucks. Like, nothing can hear me. I can't hear anything. I'm literally waiting for a bird to just like walk up this hill or something. And I'm like, I'm just gonna dip down into the bottom, just take the GoPros, you know, go 50, 60 yards at a time and, you know, see if I can at least hear something a little bit better on the bottom. And so I did that. I called a little bit there, went a little bit over there. Probably, you know, did just a big half moon circle. I mean, far though. And I got all the way up to where I could see the gas line, and there was 20 minutes left. And I'm like, this is perfect. It's shadows on this side. The whole hillside was lit up. And Dean and I, we found those birds back there at like 9 o'clock. But they came back across the gas line and they were going back that way. There was like 7 birds together. 3 jakes, a gobbler, and I think 3 hens. And so that was always in the back of my mind. So I sat down 35 yards from the gas line, called a couple times. The last call, I even was like joking to the camera. I'm like, oof. And freaking looked up and he's walking right down the gas line by himself.
Awesome.
Just walking, and he got to like 35 yards. I don't know if I had him on camera or not. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But he was in the open, and there was a dead tree in front of me that, you know, the lane in front of me wasn't really a lane. He was going to have to go all the way through. I'm like, Charles Daly, I hope you work. He freaking folded his ass.
He's like, I just shot a bird. Get the thing, come get me.
He's like, it's going to be a while. Look who I found right after.
Oh, no shit. Yeah, that's a nice bird.
Yeah.
Those are big spurs. Wow, that's cool. Got the match.
At the match.
That's a nice heavy little rack, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Where was this?
Dude, right on the edge of the gas line. I walked 100 yards down the gas line. I had the GoPro going. I'm walking with the friggin' turkey carrying everything.
There you go.
And I'm like, holy shit, it was sitting right there.
It'd be a nice deer.
Yeah, that's gonna be a heck of a deer.
Congrats, that's sick.
Thanks.
Is it Gus? Yeah, that's a nice bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a... I don't know, those things are over an inch.
Yeah.
3-year-old bird, maybe?
Solid bird.
Good one to take out. Mature.
Yeah.
I wonder if
I
that was
mean-
the one we saw. If that was Gus or who, like,
Yeah, I don't know. He came from
where
up.
they went.
Yeah, up.